Go. Welcome back to Armchair Gaffers. You heard myself, Walks. Scorch with some pre-match snacks. A little bit of slow releasing carbohydrates, as you'd expect. And SB is here with a smile on his face. It's been a while. It's been so long since we've seen SB smile, but the smile is back. Everyone on the panel collected 3 points at the weekend. So we should have a good stream today. You may notice Jess is missing. He's probably out celebrating Arsenal winning the league yesterday. We'll wait to see if he resurfaces. For those of you who are new here, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, make sure you comment down below because that is the only currency we care about. Shout out to everyone inside so far. So football. Shout out to Jay Dizzle. Where do we want to start, gentlemen? Is it the biggest news story of the weekend? And that is Arsenal winning for the first time in 13 matches against Pep Guardiola's Man City. What did we make of the showdown between, I guess, two of the leading title contenders, bar one, Scorch? We'll get to those guys in a bit. What did we make of the showdown yesterday between Pep and Arteta and Arsenal and Man City?
Horrible spectacle. Horrible spectacle.
Straight off the bat, horrible spectacle. Like it.
I was gassed. It's been a minute since we had a Super Sunday that was actually worth watching.
Genuine.
The double episode. It's been a while. So I thought, you know what, Arsenal City football. I thought, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
And then, bro, after about 45 minutes, I was like, raw. Like,
you woke up and you woke up and it was half time.
I said, yes, I see you look crap. That's that. I actually said in the video, I said, see, actually look crap here. Like, Arsenal actually need to beat them. Like, this is like you said, it's been 13 matches. It's been since Arsenal's beat them. It has to be the best chance for Arsenal to get the double over Pep and Man City. And it was. They got there in the end.
Scorch, your takeouts from the game? I guess Spurs got their business done, handled everything that needed to be handled with 10 men against the odds away at Luton. So you were sitting pretty watching that. And now, I guess, sitting atop of the table, you're watching these minnows try and come
looking down.
Yeah. Looking down.
Looking down.
What did you make of it? And which team probably do you fear the most to challenge Spurs for this Premier League title, man?
I like how you're framing that as if that's my stance. Cold. I like it. Smooth. No. None of that was my takeaway. I feel that state like it's just like this is what happens when, because everyone was saying, a lot of people were talking about Rodri being missing, and I was like, Rodri? What about Stones and KDB?
Okay, yeah. So it's bigger than that. Yeah, it's bigger.
What about whoever's your normal right winger? And what about the left wing back? By the way, you like what I sent you? Because I remember I was banging on all last season.
Yes, vindication.
Saying this guy is playing left wing back.
Yeah. For those of you who are familiar with our show, you may have seen last season, Scorch went out like as he does. It was a bit of a tangent and it was left of field literally. And he said that he thinks that Jack Grealish is almost playing as a left back or left wing back.
Wing back. Two-way, John.
Nice. And yeah, he was a clip of Jack Grealish doing some sort of promo. I think it might have been for Man City. I'm not sure. No, it was, with Yeda, was it? And Anuha used to play for them?
Nedham.
Nedham. And he explains that, Pep asked him to play as basically a left back. So, Scorch, you are armchair gaffer of the week, we'll give you. Does anyone miss
but no, with that said, I just thought the main thing was like people talking about Rodri, and I was just thinking it's not just like it's so knee-jerk to say, without Rodri, but there's other people missing as well. And I think I think we bought a little bit too much into Man City don't have a first team. Yeah, they do have a first team. Like, let's stop the cap. Like, they do have a first team, and it ain't got Doku in it. Do you know what I'm saying? But though, with all of that said, though, it's the same as well for Arsenal. Like, Arsenal didn't have their first team out either. So when you kind of look at who was missing for both teams, it kind of makes sense that the game had a meatiness to it.
Yeah, there was an air of mediocrity. It wasn't everything that we planned for. Cleared the schedule, did everything I needed to do in the house. Leave me alone for an hour and a half. I'm watching this one, and I was kind of thinking maybe I could have saved the sweeping and the hoovering for 4 o'clock. Yeah, it wasn't exactly what I envisaged, but as you say, loads of players with quality missing. In the end, it was a goal from Martinelli via deflection of Nathan Ake's face, which separated the two teams. He came off the bench and it added a little bit energy, electricity, as he seems to do. Do we think that this is 3 points or is it more?
For me, it's just 3 points. But you know what? I'm speaking from a Tottenham fan perspective because we beat them every season. Like, more
you've been
more or less.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We beat them every season. So I know that like a meaty performance out of them, especially in the first half of the season, doesn't really, because for me, I feel like Pep in the first half of the season, he's trying all the stuff. Like,
a lot of people saying he's still figuring it out, and I think
he does it, man.
May be a catalyst to let him get to that team a bit quicker. And I think the Rodri absence, I do think he plays a massive part in it. In, I guess, how they play. I think playing under pressure, no one is as good as him. I think I saw some stats previously. I think it's only Verratti plays pass under more pressure than him. So he is a loss. But yeah, when you add that and couple that with a few of the other things that are missing and a misfiring robot up front, which we'll get to.
I was waiting. I was answering the questions and trying not to do ACG tangent scorch. I was trying.
We're gonna get there. And yeah, I think that adds to or is the reason or explains why your City are stuttering a little bit. But we'll get there. What did you lot make of this incident or two incidents we saw yesterday? SB, we don't like to bang on about refereeing and VAR and whatnot. Should Kovacic have stayed on the pitch? Yay or nay?
No, he is insane. He is insane. Like, you see, the first tackle was like, it was like the first tackle was like a lukewarm red. Like, it was like, like, it could be a red, it couldn't be a red.
People say it was an orange.
It was the orange. Mm-hmm. It was the orange.
Yeah, like, if you said it was a red, I'd say yeah. If it wasn't a red, I'd say yeah. But then 20 seconds later, he's just gone insane again and just thought, raw, like.
He hit them. He hit them with the remix.
Yeah, he said, raw. He said, raw. I need to really get off this pitch, you know. So Declan Rice on the ball.
He didn't want anything to do with that game. Yeah.
I thought, I just got other guard's ankle. Let me get this one. Let me get this one's ankle now as well. Yeah, let me just get this one's ankle. Hit him up, and then the ref just looked at him like, yeah.
Do you know what? I was never in doubt that he would be sent off at any point. I as soon as he did it, because it was so close to the one before, I just thought the referee doesn't want to make a scene. He doesn't want to trend. He doesn't want to be embarrassed like Jurgen Klopp has done all week and banged on about replays and weird things like that. I knew the ref was just going to try to calm it down. Shout out to Michael Oliver, man. Scott, do you think he should have been off Kovacic? Should have the early showers, watching it from
you know what? When people were saying that, that's filth about the first one, I was like, bro, that's an orange. Like, I was like, come on, man, we're being, because the atmosphere at the minute is calling for lots of
we're in a post Curtis Jones world.
That's like, chill out. I saw man comparing it to Curtis Jones. I was like, chill out, man. But then when I saw the replay of I didn't catch the second straight live. I was seeing SB and that in the group saying, oh yeah, he's got a goal. He's like, boom. When I saw, I couldn't believe my eyes, bro. He's done. The second one ain't as bad as the first one, yeah.
Not close, yeah.
But in terms of like clarity, like he's gone with the same across the body technique, the stab across, the crossing stab. It's like a fencing kind of joint, yeah. And he's attacked another man's ankle, and I think, do you know what? Do you know the only thing I think that saved him?
Yeah, what saved him?
Actually, to tell you the truth, the ref saved him, yeah. But I feel like Rice has tried to not be himself, and Rice has tried. He's done that. Rice has done poor acting, and where he's done poor acting, he's opened a little bit of dot because the ref's like, I know this guy isn't being 100 with me, so I need to work out where somewhere in the mix.
When he was initially contacted or hit, he went to kind of just firm it, and then it's dawned on him because it was just so soon. It hasn't even processed that, he's on a yet. So then he's done the extras.
And then, do you know what it was? It all didn't make sense. He was haunched over on his knees.
Yeah. Why was he laid out? Why was he laid out like
hip
a
mobility? Hip mobility. Yeah.
I was like, come on, come on, Deckers. We know you like the cameras as well, Deck. Come on, Deck, man.
That was his moment. But yeah, fair play to him.
Can I say though one thing about Declan Rice? Yeah. So with Jude Bellingham out there doing what he's doing and kind of letting guys know what 100 M's looks like, and obviously you can't just say because he's got GA or whatever. Forget that.
There's fluctuations in the currency, yeah.
But in terms of like he's been letting guys know what it looks like, yeah. I was looking for Declan Rice in the first half. I was thinking, this is when you're like, like now's your time. No Rodri, no KDB.
Yeah,
this is your you can bro eat some food today, and then we got to like half time. I was like, oh raw, where's Rice been? And then, but this is why you gotta respect Rice. Like this is why everyone ends up in the same space of who cares about the price tag, because he's so I don't know what the word is, but like he's just a proper player. So like in the second half, he's come out, and I don't even think he's played sick, and I don't even think he's like changed his game too much. I just think he done more. Like he got himself involved in the game. Like he just done more. He covered more ground. He made more tackles. He made more passes. He made more angles. Like he just done more. And I was like, you know what? Kind of got to respect that guy, you know.
I would say the same. So I was speaking with some friends and they were saying, who do you think has been Arsenal, or who's been the best player in the league, or who's been the best player at Arsenal, which it led to. And I was saying the usual. I was like, Saka's still there. He's collecting GA, but it's not what it once was. Odegaard, I think he's been neat, but again, it's not spring, summer Odegaard. But then
I'm not really feeling that kid at the minute.
In the big games, I think Declan Rice has shown his worth so far. So yeah, I'm leaning towards him being their standout man amongst others. We will speak about another standout player for the Arsenal who managed to leave the Emirates with a phone, a wallet, and Erling Haaland.
Oh, the white Lukaku.
All right, SB, tell them, Carl, we need to get this one going, man.
The white Lukaku,
bro.
Is it time to have a conversation?
Walks, they try when I said the white Lukaku, there was a little bit of pushback on the WhatsApp, and I had to start breaking it down because I was just saying the white Lukaku on some just a more of a general.
We're in the football space,
and then I zoomed out a bit and I was like, young player gone to, and this is if you look at the first two teams, young player gone to West Brom, young player gone to Red Bull Salzburg by his choice, to go out there and play football. But he's gone to where he wants to go play football and somewhere where they're going to play for him to score. And then he goes and gets another move in another place that's kind of set up for him to go score. Then he gets another move to a place where it's not gonna be all based upon him to score, but him scoring is needed within this scenario.
A big part of that,
I'm like, all right, cool. So you got the young age thing, the GA thing, and then you got the whole in big games. Does this guy deliver? No, but it doesn't matter because you're gonna zoom out and you're gonna say this amount of goals in this period of time. There's gonna be records that have been broken. They're both left-footed. They're both they're both huge guys that use physicality that aren't target men.
Yeah.
They're not target men, but guess what? Also, in not being target men, they're also not players. Like they don't have number 10 tendencies. So literally, what you're talking about is finishers,
goal machines.
But they're only finishers. They're only deadly finishers against teams that they should really be dispatching.
You're talking about the minnows, the cannon fodder, the
track bully.
Bro, I've been go on, talk to them, SB, man. Let me check my chips, man.
Track bully, man. You know what Haaland is. I think we get confused with him about, because we talk about him as like the complete player.
Yeah.
He is the complete finisher.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that one.
Yeah, he is he's a complete finisher. In the box, deadly.
Are we not going to shoot him any bail because he's currently missing KDB? Rodri wasn't there, hasn't been there for the last 3 or so games. He doesn't have a Gundogan behind him or running beyond. Jack Grealish is now out of the team. Can we shoot him some bail or
no? Because you know what, this is when you show us why you're that guy. Because this is the problem. This is the problem. For me with Haaland, I saw it last season. I saw Rudiger. I saw with my own 2 eyes how Rudiger dealt with him in the first leg.
Yeah, the first leg.
Carlo Ancelotti made like some changes based, probably trying to keep squad harmony and all of that. And I realized there's a certain style of defending that he doesn't deal well with.
What is this type of defending? I think I see where you're going.
It's like a agricultural style. You know, it's the style that translates well on a Sunday league. Sunday league. Because I saw that from
Dawson?
Rudiger. And then you fast forward and you see Dawson this season. Yeah, Dawson, because Dawson has been doing bicep curls, I've realized.
Yeah, he doesn't mind.
And he wasn't really interested in what your FIFA card is saying, your base card. He wasn't really interested in that. So when I see that, I said, no, I'm not going mad here. I know what's like. And then, but what we didn't know, maybe I'm late. I might be late to the party. Is what I didn't know is Saliba's the best.
I'm hearing shouts of generational, and you hear those things kind of scattered around on social media. I think that should be reserved for players that play and have that feel and that aura. And I think Saliba might be him. I don't know if you lot saw it, but this week he did an interview, and he said in this interview, if he didn't get injured, Arsenal would have won the league. I'm here for people to talk their shit.
I'm here for it, man.
I don't think they do. Like, and I rate Saliba. Like, I've been screaming Saliba's like one of the fakest from when he was at Marseille that season, and he was handling Mbappe. That's when I said, "Oof, who's this guy? Who's this guy?" But I think like last season, Arsenal just crumbled, like capitulated with.
You think that was bigger than Saliba?
There was too much factors as well into it.
I do remember Haaland at the Emirates against Rob Holding, though, man, and that wasn't great to see.
It wasn't, but you know what the thing was? But they were saying, well, not what they're saying. What you would see that Arsenal was conceding goals when Saliba was there. Well, they were starting to anyway. At the start of the year, they were starting to go a bit further down. But
you think he's gone a bit too far? They got carried away.
Yeah, but he definitely would have made sure that they were closer if he was there, 100%. If he was there, because he's a joke. Bro, he don't sweat. He don't sweat, bro.
It's mad. It's mad.
He ain't even got a dry fit on or anything. Like, he doesn't sweat, bro.
He just rolled up the kit.
He steps on the pitch and he comes off the pitch
Same way.
He stepped on the pitch. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Rolls-Royce. What did we make of this man yesterday? He was probably one of the most entertaining things in that first half. This man.
Yeah, no, Walks. I was waiting for you to get here. Because you know what it is. I'm gonna keep going back into this space what do you? So like, like if there's like I don't know a white person, being a white person showing mad favoritism, like English person, mad favoritism and disliking a black guy. What do you call that one? That's like racism.
Oh, where you keep it within. It's like they call it. It's like what you're patriotic. It could be nepotism. It's a form of nepotism as well.
What do you call it? Yeah, when you and your Spanish brethren are acting like you can't see things because you don't want to play the English don. Because I want to. Do you know what it is? I want to ride for Ramsdale, but where he's not black, I'm not. These are new challenges for me, so I can't work out if it's racism or what to call it. But what I'm seeing is the Spanish don acting like you can't see the Spanish don moving mental. What is going on? I said to my brethren, in the game, it was about 30 minutes into the game. I said, rah. Because I said, right, I said, why is Raya here? Why is Raya here? Because he punted the ball to the other goalkeeper. Yeah. I said, his short game. And I was just going off of I didn't look at the time. Because for me, when he punted it to the other goalie, because my thing is, I know one thing I know about Raya. I don't know about anything else. I don't know what he's sick at. But one thing I do know is his spray. Wonderful. So when I see him punt the ball like it's Sunday to the other goalie, I said, why is he here? I was like, this guy, he's not coming for crosses and dealing with that. He's looking scatty in his goal at every set piece. His local game is looking a bit Lilo and Stitch, and now he's punting it. So when I said that to my brethren, he was like, can we not just get on every single little thing? But my thing was like, I've gone in my mind. The only reason why I waited was I was like, we've gone for a checklist. Then I looked at the time. It was 30 minutes on the clock. I said, we got another 70 odd minutes of this.
He managed to settle down, I think. But you could hear the crowd. They were a bit nervy. There were jeers. He slowed it all the way down, reminiscent of Onana at times. But Arteta came out after and said, this is how we wanted to play. This is what I instructed him to do. So this is me. If you're going to boo anyone, kind of boo me. And I think he settled. And he started going longer, I think, when Havertz and the substitutions were made. And it proved fruitful. So it worked out for him. And he said that he thanks the Arsenal fans for all of their enduring support.
Do you know what? I thought was really interesting? I heard him saying, like, when they were questioning the wisdom of two number one goalkeepers. Yeah. He said, there were times last season when I wanted to change for tactical reasons.
Okay.
And I thought to myself, while your goalie in the goal is playing shit, I would have thought that's a tactical reason there. Here you go.
At halftime, I sat there and I thought,
is it going to happen?
After that interview, Miko, I think here's a very good time for you to practice what you preach, mate, and actually make a change. But fair dues, he kept right out, but it's a disrespect.
He lived to see another day. For Ramsdale, what do you think? Little January move. We've got a big tournament on the horizon in the summer. People were saying he was in with a shout based off of his last 2 seasons. This probably sets him back a bit. Would you nick a move in January and start talking to other clubs, or do you hold it down?
Yeah.
You love,
but the thing is, I don't think Arsenal will sell him in January, even if he tries to. I think he'll still come out and still say that I like to make substitutions in different games and stuff like this. Because really and truly, it doesn't make sense. Like, what have you done here?
Raya's got a little run of streak of games right now. So,
like, what have you done here? You had this keeper that's got you Champions League, got you in the title race. All right, cool. He might act up a bit, his attitude. He might make a few mistakes, but it's fine. Like, Gabriel makes mistakes. He's got a bit of bozo in him as well. It's fine. And then you've got rid of him for a keeper from Brentford. Because he can kick.
No, what is it? Best save ratio, save percentage.
I don't believe these stats. What did they do? These metrics for these stats with these things?
It's not me, man.
You've got the guy from Brentford, so no wonder why he's moving like a fucking fox in it. in headlights against Man City because he's never been there before. He's been playing at the Brentford Community Centre, playing against them.
It's been
a
while.
whole different thing. So, bro, Champions League, that was his first Champions League game the other day. What happened? He was crumbling.
Yeah.
So, bro, it's going to happen.
See how this plays out. Yeah, two number ones. This is what Arteta wanted. So yeah, when he swaps his new keeper in or his other keeper, it will be at the similar level. Let's go for some of the comments. Haaland had a fit KDB and Rodri last season and didn't bang in any semi-final or final he was in. Yikes. Haaland needs hunger in his game. The treble naturally may have him thinking, what now? Rolls Royce Saliba. Gabriel is better than Saliba. Ooh, I'm trying to struggle because last year, Gabriel became the A side. I'll be very honest.
One thing I will say.
Honest.
No. Talk that. I want to hear this, Carl. This is the kind of thing that I will circle back.
The bozo was an A side.
He cut out the mistakes. He started slapping it into midfield, and this is when Saliba came unstuck against a Brentford. He failed the Marcus Rashford test. Gabriel was steady throughout the whole season, bar his little sending off.
Can I say
A side? But this year, Saliba might take that A side again. But put some respect on
bro. Can I say before we cut? Yeah, it was about the 80th minute or around there, and I was like, Gabriel's played cold. That I was like, oh, because then I was trying to remember, and I was like. Yeah, that's because he's played cold. Like he's just played cold.
Yeah. Walks though. Arteta did bench him at the start of the season.
That's fire
so
in the
that
belly.
That might have been the kick up the arse which took the bozo out.
Yeah. There aren't many bozo moments I can point to this season.
You know where he learned that, SB?
Go on.
From his master. He learned that from the master.
Yeah. He'll take
you got a player that's good or something, and he's on the edge of these to maybe bozo. Let me draw him out. This is how you, or this is the Catalan way.
Oh, before we depart, no Rodri. A lot of people said this will be Calvin Phillips' moment to step up and show his worth. And what do we think? Yeah, Pep started. Bernardo Silva ends up somewhat of a deep line role. Alongside Kovacic and Rico Lewis. Do you think it's over for Calvin Phillips?
Walks. He kept an insane Kovacic on the pitch. That looked like he could have got sent off at any second of the game. And Pep's
SB. He was trying.
Yeah.
There's a difference. He was actually actively trying.
Crazy.
Oh, by the way, shout out little Rico though, man, because he decided to let guys know, look, I got the little, don't boo me, don't banter me, yeah, because I've won stuff, yeah.
Yeah, God.
But Rico Lewis.
Too early.
Yeah, just mate.
Yeah, insane talent. I think Ramsdale's ego glow up started to get on Arteta's nerves a bit, put him down a peg. Very, very true. He does seem to play up to things a little bit. Ramsdale would have given in to the crowd, and Rushbings have probably made more mistakes. Controversial conspiracy. The man didn't want to drop an episode after Arsenal win and want to pretend there's not an agenda against us. I see it. Bob James, keep the tinfoil hat on. Ramsdale just gives into crowd and pressure slightly too much. De Gea got United Champions League and he is void to a keeper from Milan who can't save shit. Yeah, I guess getting into Champions League doesn't mean much. Big man team, I'm your biggest fan. Can I get a shout out? Sadiq, big up yourself. Get involved in the comments below because that's all we really care about. Post World Cup, Gabriel hasn't really made too many mistakes. Thank you, Ben Ferrari. Arsenal did their job. As I mentioned earlier, another team from North London are doing their job in great fashion. That is the Lily Whites from White Hart Lane. They beat hopeless and lowly Luton Town. Scorch, what did you make of it? This team is flying. I heard a stat. They are, this is Spurs, undefeated. Undefeated in all competitions because penalty shootouts don't count as official losses.
Don't count, yeah.
Spurs are undefeated. The new Invincibles is looking like, how happy are you, Scorch, on a scale of 1 to JM10?
I'm probably in about the 8 zone.
Okay.
But do you know what it is? So you see with this game, it was like obviously it's a new era, new manager, players getting a new level of responsibility. So with all of that said, it was a new test. Like we face a new test because me as a Tottenham fan, I can see how games are lost before they're played. I can see it, and the reason why I can see it is because I've got quite a lot of experience. You know what I'm saying? Like I've got it. So I could see, it's gonna be, you know, it's a small stadium, and the way Luton played, and after all the I could see it, but I was like, if we're the real deal, we just can't, and it's 12:30 early kickoff. If we're the real deal, we just come away with the points. I don't want to hear it. Like, see, if you're serious, guys,
get it done.
Just come away, just get it done. I don't mind.
But then me and my boys used to say when we used to play like grim away games when playing, get the 3 points, shower, get on the coach. That used to be
simple.
Let's get out of it.
Like and then we got Basuma sent off, and I'll be honest with you, I've heard a lot of different stuff. Oh, like he just had a moment of No, he didn't have a moment of madness. Yeah, let's be real.
Okay.
They marked him out the game.
Which you're gonna get the main guy. Yeah.
And he got head loss. You want to be. This is a lesson to learn.
Yeah.
It's a lesson to learn, Eves. Yeah, because it was so butters that they kept letting Mickey van der Ven, and they were letting Mickey van der Ven and Christian Romero they was just passing between each other, just going with. And then, you know, like when one gets it, Basuma shuffles over here. The geezer just shuffles
the windscreen wiper thing they tell you to do.
Right. I was like, Basuma can't. But this is blessed. Like then, Maddison was like they were letting everyone other than Basuma get on the ball, and I thought, you know what, today's not going to be about you, Basuma, because let's be real, the better teams, they're going to want to play with the ball anyway. So there's going to be opportunities. Cool. Anyway, so he's then gone and got head loss. So we had a new question: can you do it?
Yeah.
With 10 men, and being real, after playing Liverpool,
and seeing them struggle.
No, bro. After playing Liverpool, and they went down to 10 for not the first time this season, and seeing how they dealt with it, I was like, if we're proper,
want to be at the top table.
This is I'm not interested. And you know what? The boys just got it done. 66% possession. I was like, and we rolled our luck, to be honest. But
I think you should have been clear and out of sight. I think early on. I think poor finishing
in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, could have been.
Yeah.
Richarlison as well. That guy, guys, look. I've heard all kinds of stuff. System. It's the system. It's the system he was in last season. It's that he needs to play through the middle as number 9, Harry Kane in the way. I've heard all the different angles. You see, at the minute, he's sorted out his off-the-field problems. He's got a goal. He's got an assist. His confidence and private life.
The team's flying.
Everything is all set up for you, and you miss.
Still find the way.
You miss from 2.5 yards. I can't do anything with this, my bro. I need this man.
We're running out.
That was my last straw.
I'm out, bro. SB in a Carling Cup game.
Bro, I said, you know what? I was giving him all the benefits of the doubts. He get me Neymar's on his back. I was thinking, come on, man, I'm gonna give him another year. I thought, and then as a few games in, he's been still crap. But I thought, you know what? Let me still give him a bit of time. You guys were playing Luton in a Carling Cup fixture, on a Saturday. All right, this is Richie. This is first 5 minutes. I'm seeing
this is level
going. Yeah, this is him. This is his time. Bro,
this is how you build it.
He's missed like 2.5 XG, bro. Him by himself, brother. Okay. I said, this guy, he's arse. Like, he's actually arse. All of this, I spoke to a psychiatrist. What did you tell them, Richie? Did you tell your psychiatrist that I'm arse? Did you tell them that? How can you help me being arse at football? Is that what you said, Richie? Because they can't help you. The psychiatrist can't help your feet, mate. They can't.
It's a shame. It's such a shame. But you got the job done. Thanks to this man who is going under the radar.
I tried telling you. I did try to tell guys.
He's pushing on. And as I like my kind of defensive players, if you don't mention them loads, things are going quite well, I think, for the most part. But yeah, he's formed a nice little partnership there with Romero, and he got the goal for some a little bit of decent footwork. I think he sorted his feet out, tucked it away. And that was all thanks to a bit of magic from James Maddison, who I think added that creative spark that I think Spurs probably haven't had since the pomp of Ali and Eriksen. And he, for me, is playing like Spurs' captain, and he seems to love it. And we know what he's like, his character and all that stuff. But Scorch, for you, a lot of my Spurs fans are saying, no, let's not be silly, no title race. But people are trying to put that on your jacket. For you, what is it? Top 4 this season?
Do you know what? At the start of the season, I needed to get back in Europe, and by Europe I mean Europa League, or we really need to reflect on whether you need to be in the dugout, from Australia and Greece via Japan and Scotland. Like that's the rules. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Now the season started, the goalposts may shift. I'm gonna wait till Boxing Day, but it might be a bring home the Champions League spot thing. Yeah. Like no, because it's not a. We're not in a title race. Like people ain't gonna put that on us because other teams aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. Yeah. Like, let's reflect on the people that should be doing certain things, and just you lot concentrate on that. Like because it's not the build you up to break you down thing. I'm not really interested in that. It's a achieve our targets, and by our targets I mean European football, or this guy must get out of my club. Yeah. If you get me Europa League, I'm not going to say thank you. I'm not even really going to give you time. You better be giving me a reason to want to invest some time. And if you get Champions League, it's like...
So it's not an overachievement if he gets Champions League?
No, do you know why? Because the season before, man got Champions League, and then we imploded. Like, and that's not to say it was an easy feat to get Champions League again. I'm just going to say, I'm not going to bread you for getting the points that gets into Champions League without a goalkeeper throwing it in the net, a centre-half that's not good enough for the top half of the Premier League, and a midfielder that's an enemy of progress. I'm not going to praise you for that. I'm not, because a lot of different men could pull that off. What I am going to praise you for is the belief that you got flowing through the club, the style of football that you've managed to implement in such a short space of time. Like the philosophy that you seem to have ingrained in this little window of time. I'll rate you for all of that, because that's something I could buy into. But yeah, it's looking like, if things continue like this, just get us in the Champions League and we'll go from there.
Fair. SB, what do you make of Ange Postecoglou? A lot of people weren't sure he could step up to the plate. I guess as a United fan, we've had some issues with management and whatnot. What do you make of the job that he's done so far in his first couple of months, I suppose?
I don't think he could have done any better than he's done at the moment, to be fair. I think this is the most ideal situation that you could have ever wanted at this current time. 8 games in, top of the table. No one's even talking about Harry Kane. I don't think you've even heard Spurs fans talking about Harry Kane.
We rarely hear it.
That's a distant memory now. They don't think about Harry Kane.
And do you know one thing with Ange? Sorry, I keep hearing, he keeps saying there are going to be bumps along the road. So he's kind of trying to just bring it down.
I like him. He's a realistic. He just obviously, I'm from North London, where we have like a large Mediterranean nationality. So he just reminds me of just like a Greek uncle that you have, like,
or someone.
That you just on a barbecue on the weekend and you're just sitting down talking about football. But I like Ange, but like I said, I think it's early days. Because my thing is, I like the philosophy, and it's all nice playing football now, and everyone's happy. But when results are down, confidence is down.
Yeah,
I don't know if that football will be being played. I don't know.
Interesting to see, man. I see a lot of people prior to Spurs playing against Liverpool and Arsenal, they were like, there are tougher challenges to come. We'll see how Spurs get on. Spurs collected 4 points out of those games. And I know circumstances play a part, but at the end of the day, all that matters is the numbers you come away with.
Results.
You came away with 4 points from 6 from the tough games. Back to Luton now. I think 4 of their next 5 are in London, and Spurs don't lose in London. So this could continue for a while.
Do you know what I like more than anything though? There's like tangible things you can buy into, like in the underlying numbers.
Okay.
Like going to the Emirates and getting more possession. That's a real like if you want to be a possession-based team, go in there and wrestle in possession off of them. That's a real tangible thing you can kind of point to some progress. Like if you were to say, oh yeah, we got 66% possession against Luton with a man down, that doesn't really tell me much. It like you can make it make sense. Like obviously it's something to rate, but it's not like you can luck your way into that. Oh, hey, sorry. Also, SB, did you notice that guy? He tried it again, bro. Tom Lockyer, that's his name.
Oh,
Tom Lockyer,
the guy that headbutts anything in.
Bro, he's mess.
He scored slide tackles.
He scores tackles.
Very, very bonkers.
There is black eye.
To the game.
It's good times for
He's
Spurs,
a jewelsman
at the moment, man. It's good times for them at the moment.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Somewhere else where it's all good. SB, I'm sure you were over the moon at this.
Oh,
everything was forgiven. Everything was forgotten. And the good times were rolling. Fergie time is what I kept seeing online. It's what I heard. Things are good again at Man United. Managed to turn around the string of defeats and shocking performances. I wouldn't say this was a great performance myself. And we got a mention for Kath on reception. That is similar to United saying United DNA. What did you make of Man United's late show against Brentford at Old Trafford?
Walks, man. I actually watched this match as well. Walks.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know when you just don't have the answers. I thought I had the answers. I just don't have the answers. Honest to God, like even with us winning the game of how we won the game, I don't even know if that's a positive. The only positive is I don't have to hear about Man United for the next 2 weeks on TalkSport or online or all these questions about Ten Hag every week or every day. Like I don't have to hear that. That was one of the best positives that I had on that result.
Going into this international break on another loss, considering everything that's happened in the last week or so, would not be very nice.
The performance, Walks. The performance.
Bit of a struggle. Casemiro, I'm glad he was dragged at halftime. Rashford came off around the 60th minute mark. I think Ten Hag, he's being great. He's turning away from some of his favourites, let's say. Bruno still surviving. But no, all in all, the performance still, we're lacking a little bit, if I'm being totally honest.
Lindelof, horrible. Onana, bro. You know what's crazy? Yeah? Not last season, in the summer, I was saying, why don't we? I heard that we don't have a lot of money, Man United. I said, why don't we just keep De Gea? We've got how many clean sheets did we get last year? We won the clean sheet anyway.
Got the most.
Yeah, we got the most clean sheets. I said, just keep De Gea. We go another season. He's not one of the major issues that we have right now, and let's just spend the money elsewhere. Like you said, look at De Gea, he's making mistakes.
We need to modernize things. We need to play for a proper
How many times did we have recordings last week and we said, yeah, we won, but boy, if De Gea didn't make those saves or did this, it would have been a thing. Well, at this current time, we have Onana in goal. And he doesn't seem to be saving anything that's on target.
Yeah. He's a sim at the minute.
He's horrible, bro. He can't pass.
He's
horrible, bro.
The only bail I will shoot him is that he's playing in front of a diseased back four, which changes week in and week out. Last year, De Gea at least had Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Martinez and Shaw for long parts of the game.
I know, but Walks, I'm going to be real. I'm not trying to... You know me, I'm on the black thing, Wakanda, my parents are black, all the stuff. But at the minute, he's giving Hollow Man dubs, Hollow Man dub play.
Bro. You know what I was thinking? Wow. I was giving him that excuse as well. I was giving him The centre backs are changing. The full backs are changing.
Yeah.
Like it's not as secure. But bro, when I'm seeing shots that are coming at him, right at him, and he's flapping like Flappy Bird, or when it's a simple 5-yard pass, and you're meant to be here, bro, for your passing, and you're being lethargic like an uncle in DN, passing it to the other team, and then you the collateral damage, you're just letting Casemiro join in on the collateral as well. Like, bro,
he said, misery needs company. Yeah.
Bro,
Do you know what?
Saves.
That's the problem. That is do you know the real actual problem with Onana is the collateral.
Stitch.
It's the collateral. Yeah. The collateral is. Sorry, guys. Yeah. The problem with Onana is the collateral damage it's costly.
He's dragging people with him. Yeah. It's not
what are we like? What is one of the main things about Man United or this team anyway, especially? They're the biggest bunch of bitches ever, like. Biggest bunches. Like.
Yeah. So if you give them an opportunity to
pack it in, they're gonna pack it in. Guess
they
what, Onana?
Down tools, yeah.
Guess what Onana keeps doing, mate? Kicking off the down tool concert.
All of the ammunition,
Kicking it off, bro. He's going here. Here's the mic, Rash. Lead us away with Casemiro as the backup dancer. Here you go, joining Casemiro.
SB,
and then he's important.
From the win, do you see any positives? Anything you liked? You saw McTominay? Is there a space for McTominay? So what's it?
There
3
is.
goals in 10 minutes coming on.
Like Euro 2000 and whatever year we're in, top goal scorer as well. Don't forget that.
Yeah, he's getting 3 goals, therefore.
You know, the only positive I have, Walks, is that we have Sheffield United next game. That's the only positive I have. Is that we should.
Can't even say.
They can defend, you know.
Yeah, they're just gonna do a low block, and we're just gonna look like we don't have a clue on how to pass.
How to unlock.
How to unlock. Yeah. Oh, it's hard being a Man United fan right now, man. It's hard. And then you got the David Beckham coming out, and have you watched the David Beckham thing yet?
I haven't watched it yet. I can't put myself through it because a lot of people are telling me like, "Oh, you look like these were good times. These were good moments."
Bro, they need to put that on. Ten Hag needs to put that on for them every single day, so they can see the team and the club that they're playing for, bro. And they understand what the badge and the crest means. The
United way, as they say. But yeah, 3 points for Man United against Brentford, and Brentford on the low. They are struggling.
I've been saying this. They're crap.
I just need people to be aware.
I think it's like 1 win in like 7 or 8. I think it is. Or
I think they haven't won since the second weekend of the season or the opening weekend. It's not.
Them and Bournemouth.
They're trying to join
they're trying to join their 3.
Yeah,
the triplets. Yeah, they're trying to join their triplets.
You know what they're playing? They're playing delusion ball. No, because you know what it is?
What is this?
Remember when I didn't like this guy?
2 seasons ago.
Bro, I didn't like this guy because he speaks about the game as if different things happen. And as if things he made, like when really, sometimes you're doing some of the right things, but also you're banging it in the channel to Tony, and a lot of good things are happening from there. Yeah. And you know what you're seeing? You're seeing how much of it is Ivan Toney being a monster in the channel and the footballer.
Very good footballer, yeah.
And Thomas Frank's coaching. And I said to SB mid-game, listen, listen. No, was it that game? No, what game was it?
Yes,
yeah, was that?
It was that one because I said Brentford ain't scored at Old Trafford today. Watch today's score. That's what I said to you.
Yeah. And I was like, no, listen, Ten better sort it out. You know why? Because Thomas Frank is the wrong. Sorry, yeah. Thomas Frank is the wrong person. The wrong person to not get a dub to.
Yeah. If you give him an inch, you'll take a mile. And even after he lost, he said, "I'm gutted, but I'm happy for you now because of everything going on with Fergie's wife passing away. Like he's above his station, and I kind of like it, man. I'll be honest. He talks out
that prepayment plan or pre-fitness plan that they got with Tony. They need to speed it up a little piece because he needs to be at 90 minutes fitness.
And Mbeumo, the goals are starting to dry up a little bit, but that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. about Liverpool and Brighton yesterday. This game down at the Amex after all of the moaning from Liverpool all week. I thought they would have been a bit better than they showed yesterday, and Brighton just continue to impress me. What do we make of this? These title challenges, Liverpool? People saying don't whisper it.
I didn't see. Me and you have seen the game differently, Wolves. But SB,
I think they should have finished it. I think they should have finished off the game before they started to act a bit childish or self-destructive. First 60 minutes. Because bro, they're playing Brighton away, which isn't an easy game.
Brighton played on Thursday away at Marseille as well.
Yeah. Liverpool played on Thursday as well. Don't do that.
At who did they play?
Don't know or care.
Yeah, Liverpool built for that. Brighton aren't really.
No, I'm not with you though. I'll be honest with you. When I saw Liverpool today,
title challenge, you can't sense it.
No, I'm saying
I think they're the best team at the moment.
When I watched that game, I felt like the game looked more like how I expect Liverpool versus Brighton to look.
He was going to type, yeah.
Like, let's be real. There was a little bit of a malfunction at the back, and Adingra has shown insane composure. Wow.
What a player!
What a finish against Alisson of all people as well. And the other goal, Robertson is having a laugh.
Sleeping.
Robertson is if the words I want to use from Robertson won't be demonetization. Like
if that was Trent, that would be trending.
Sleeping like that.
And we have to say we mentioned it yesterday. Trent pocket job on Mitoma.
Yeah, no, Walks. We need to speak. So that's Liverpool. Liverpool. I'm on board. Jurgen Klopp. They keep questioning you. Me, I will not question you. Even though you're a bit of a neek and you like to cry, I won't question you because I believe I'm a Kloppite, yeah. But Walks, you said something, and by the way, I did tell guys Brighton are cute, man. There's some cute guys, man. They're just cute, man. However, Walks, you spoke to me about a person.
Mitoma.
And there's a thing that we like to do. We like to see guys for more than one season because sometimes it can be you caught guys napping for a season. It could be the eyes we didn't catch enough 90 minutes. However it goes.
You're seeing what you want to see sometimes.
You're seeing what Marcus Rashford isn't doing at this current moment.
And you're looking for a new
well with the agenda. But when you become the guy, then the agenda will flip and we will look at you now. You are Marcus Rashford.
Carry the baton. Can you do it? And I think, so far, Mitoma, I've referred to him as a fun player who has a crazy highlight reel. But if you watch him enough across a number of games, not just here and there, you'll come to realize that it is just fun in the sun. That's it. And yesterday was a big game up against Liverpool. You're up against Trent, who people say he can't defend, and it was a pocket job for me. And I've seen this a fair few times from Mitoma. But then next week he might dribble and turn people inside out against Bournemouth, and everyone's going to go.
And he's the best again.
Sign him for 80 million. How is he still? Watch him.
Bro, they said. I'll be honest with you. If I spent 50 and I saw that, I'd be. And I was saying to guys, look, this is exactly why you got to slow down and let these guys find themselves at these lower tier clubs, and get a little bit of praise and go again.
Yeah.
Keyword again, because I'm looking at and it just looks childish.
Yeah.
When you see I see him do the stop, twist his stop, and then he turns he goes to stop, he turns his foot that way, and then dribbles. And then when you're just getting pocketed by Trent, I'm like
bullied as well, like pushed. Not for me.
Like he's just doing, and then all of the look. Guess what?
Outside of the beat.
bare outside of the
Rivella.
it's not really.
I am good on that. I'll be totally honest. Yeah, not for me. But he's young and he will go from strength to strength. But yeah, I'm just saying, just take it easy a little bit, people. Before we depart, we need to speak on this team. This man, the price of sterling is rising. So I've heard. He is now back and he's doing it against Burnley, which is no mean feat. They've conceded the most goals in the Prem, bar Sheffield United. Should we say that Sterling is back, or is this just another false dawn at Chelsea?
It's a false one. He likes Carling Cup games. I've seen it. Like he turned up against Luton
Friday night.
Turned up against Burnley.
First half.
West Ham, yeah, when they had 10 men, like this is his kind of thing. Like he's not that guy. Who is the guy? Is Cole Palmer. He's the guy for Chelsea.
Truth.
Because once he's landed now, stuff's starting to happen now. Man are finishing their chances that he's creating. He's finishing chances. He's taking penalties. He's saying, "Yeah, give that to me.
Yeah,
give that to me." Yeah, give that to me, big dog here, innit?
He's seen stuff as well, so yeah, he can't. He can.
He's got XP.
Yeah.
Even though it was his first goal, even though it was his first Premier League goal the other day, he's got XP, man. He's got XP.
No, fair. What do we make Burnley going? They're done.
They can't. They play good football, man, but they're just too naive, man.
Under the tutelage of Vincent Kompany.
SB, can I just tell you something?
Go on.
I just sound like an idiot. I don't cuss you on the pod, but you sound like an idiot, bro.
They play good football.
You know what, bro? SB, I'm talking to you, bro. You know what you're seeing. You're seeing 90-minute keep ball into the championship. You know that's what you're seeing. Yeah? Because when I say to you, who do you need out of this Burnley team? You can't even remember Koleosho was the guy that you're trying to think of that looks half decent. You know why? Because the ball doesn't hit the back of the net. But what happens is they turn out, they juk, pop, play it round the corner, pattern of play. He pops up here. He knows to move into this space. He knows that he's going to get picked up by this man. So if he pulls that here, it opens the space. Listen to this. And in all of this, there's no one kicking it in the net. That's why.
Yeah.
You see with Chelsea, at least Chelsea going to make the other team kick it in their net a little bit, enough times to stay in the league. That's it. They got a goal. This keep ball thing, it's got this thing where man come to the Premier League and get relegated sexy style. It's got to stop.
Stop it.
And listen to this. Yeah. You can't just put on a suit, wear the cap, have a link to Pep, play an attractive brand of football and get relegated. What is this? What is this insanity? I'm out, bro. And this guy, the AK guy, is bagging OGs with the swiftness. He's looking at Jamie Carragher's joint like, I can get there.
Yeah, done and them, man.
I'm out, man.
It's a shame. They won their first game in the league against Luton on Tuesday, and people were thinking, could this be it? Could this be the momentum builder? But yeah, I think Chelsea had a little bit too much quality. One thing I kept hearing across the last week was maybe people have been too harsh on Chelsea. They're playing well, but just haven't been able to put it in the onion bag. Do we think that is the case?
No. You know, it's funny. I've heard it from a few of my Chelsea friends. Like, we've been playing well.
The underlying statistics.
When you look at the stats, all right. Yeah. You had the easiest start. Yeah, when you think of all the top 6 clubs or top 10 wherever they came, you had the easiest start, and you were below Man United, who are playing probably the worst football out of every single big club right now. So as much as I want to hear that you had XG and all of this stuff, when I look at the table, and I, as a Man United fan, see you below Man United, who I think have been absolute arse, and you've had easier games, I don't really think that it's been a good start. I don't think it's been a good start.
School, do you think people have been too harsh on Pochettino and his team? And there's a lot going on. There's injuries. There's new signings. It's him dusting himself, trying to refine himself. Do you think that people have been too harsh on this Chelsea team, and they're actually going somewhere?
Bro, I don't know where they're going. I just know that they're not getting relegated anymore. When I hear theories like Chelsea actually played some of their better stuff against the better teams. Okay. But what I'm gonna need is all of the not better teams. I need you to pattern them, and that's unclear at the minute.
Yeah,
really unclear. Like West Ham, shout out to Moisey, by the way. His official name is Moisey, by the way. Now it's no longer or
David.
Or I'm willing to accept David. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he just came and said, "Yo, I don't know what you man got going on right now, but I need the tree. I'll buck you man on the return leg. You can get the tree back probably, but right now, while it's not patterned, I need the tree, and I'm out. You know why? Because he's a proper guy that knows his stuff. He knows his stuff, and right now, Pochettino, I don't know what he knows, my bro. Like I don't know. I have no idea what their team is, what's coming through. I don't know, because I saw like guys told me about Maatsen.
What a player.
Maatsen. I was told about a person called Maatsen. I didn't know if it was a person or a pattern of play, or I didn't know, formation. Didn't know. And now the season started, I still don't know. The only thing I know, is that Cole Palmer is the truth. Other than that, I don't know. What's going on? Colwill, the generational Colwill. I don't know. I didn't see it. When I watched Brighton, I saw the same things that I usually see. Dunk is a lot better than I needed. I wasn't honest about Dunk. He's a bit messed, yeah. But he just looks like he looks like the new Gahey, yeah.
Oh wow.
No, but Gahey is by Gahey, what I'm saying is Cobham product that's a Premier League footballer that is of value because their hairline is decent and they're English. That's what I'm saying. Like they're probably 50 Emma. But are they gonna make you get somewhere or do something? I don't know that. And the other thing is, the reason why I'm not really sure what's going on is because Conor Gallagher is their best player.
It's nearly established now. Yeah.
Bro, it's not about. It's like, bro, I'm not Nostradamus. Yeah, I've said the exact opposite thing for like 18 months or something. I haven't seen it, but when I'm watching Chelsea with my eyes, I'm watching Gallagher be the best player on the pitch, and people are saying to me, like they're like, you're not watching with your eyes, bro. You're watching with your price tag of Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo, bro. This guy is breaking up play, passing to the better players. He's the reason why Enzo even gets into any football game, because he passes the ball to him. Like, how about this year? If you remove Gallagher from that team, bro.
Interesting. Yeah. You need someone to do the dirty work. Yeah. It's a shout. And he's pushing the armband. It looks like he's not trying to let go of it. So yeah, shout out to him, man, because it was a bit it was a bit rocky at times for him, man.
Bro,
he's like McTominay for me, like Gallagher. It's like them people that you need in the club, man.
Could possibly
be honest.
I
seen him linked to Spurs, all through the summer, and I was like, no, thank you. Yeah. When the window closed, I was like, get him. And then, but you see, now the season started, bro. If we can get rid of the enemy of progress, aka Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, if we can get rid of him and get in CG. I'll be honest, man. I'll take a bit of CG.
Initial brand name as well. Jesus.
Yeah, man.
I'm not
with the hair.
The hair back. Yeah. It should be in like films from the 80s. Before we depart, let's go through some comments, man. Where is Jess? Sorry, I mean the Dragon Lord. Wrong and strong. As I said at the start or the top of the pod, he's probably still celebrating Arsenal's Premier League win after beating Man City yesterday, crowned title champions, I believe. The season is barely out of September and Onana is already getting squashed. You need to be undeniable at that club. It's a compound effect, man. It can't just keep happening. We need to talk about things.
He's a black goalkeeper, yeah. We know there's not a lot of black goalkeepers. So
I'm
gonna support him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna support him, but bro, he's taking the piss. I can't do the black card no more, bro. I can't, bro. He's taking the piss, bro.
Yeah. Don't take my kindness for weakness or no.
Bro, that's what he's doing. He's taking it. Oh yeah, I'm black. There's black people in England. They'll allow me. No, bro, you're doing shit, bro.
It's a marathon.
Guys, you lot know I'm a protector of Wakanda. Yeah. Like T'Challa is here, but he's Dan. I needed separate. Like so early on, I need separation. It's like I'm moving like I haven't said some things that I've said.
Distance. There's distance between us. Do you remember Norwich and Daniel Farke? Keep ball was probably the most hilarious, unsuccessful example. Oh man, Norwich, man, Pookie. That was a good time to be alive, man.
Shout out everyone that used to try and tell me things about Pookie.
Max Aarons, they had a little vibe. Grant Hanley, yeah, cool. Game changer is Gallagher being moved up ahead of Enzo and Caicedo, so he ain't stumbling on the ball near our box. Yeah, progress. There's some people can take it and start the play, and some people are better in like the second and the final.
I'm not gonna just roll with that narrative because I'll be honest with you. I was seeing it a little bit from pre-season. He's been playing like this, bro. He's been playing well, even from before he had the armband.
I don't know if I trust him in that. Was it the first phase they call it? The streets need the pod. Shout out to Grimsickers every time. Why is it only rival fans that hype Gallagher? No, I don't like this narrative from Scorch. I think this is the Conor Gallagher. Shout out Mohammed, always in the building. Tazboss, big up yourself. You can take Gallagher for free. That is how much. Oh, Tazboss is back. You man have been wrong about Chelsea, and time will reflect this.
But they got Arsenal at home first game after the international break, so that's a good little test now that they're back in form. Sterling's back and everything.
Yeah. Let's see how he gets on. And
hold on 1 second. Sorry, 1 second. Because speaking of tests, let's just have a little. Let me just have a look. Hold on, page 2, Premier League, page 2.
Tazboss, you've won like Chelsea 7 games this year, Tazboss.
Fixtures. Right, listen to this. How about this for a run of tests? Arsenal, Brentford, the Tottenham, Man City, Newcastle, Brighton, Manchester United Sporting Directive. How does that sound? What do you predict? I know you probably can't remember how many games that is I just named. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the Prem. What do you predict points-wise?
5 points.
You need to leave with something, Tazboss. That is, I think that might be one of the toughest runs I've ever seen.
You're going to need at least 10 points out of that, being honest.
And if this is the case, that the underlying stats have been there and things are now clicking, I'm going to need, out of 18 points, you're going to need 10 and above.
And by the way, sorry, I saw somebody say, describe Nicholas Jackson's goal. He said, what a goal. What a goal. I thought, I'm going to catch this. What should I catch? Let me catch this. Because I thought, because there are some promising things about Nicholas Jackson. And when I saw the goal, I was like, that's not really moving me.
Didn't hit.
But you know what it is with them, they've won 8 games in the 10, 12 months or whatever it's been like. So I can understand that when they see something positive that they go a bit over the hill with it, but they can't see it obviously. But bro, I get it, man. You've won 7, 8 games.
As you said, in terms of fixture difficulty, this was shared earlier online, and it goes to prove what you said. Spurs have had an easiest run in, they say. Everton, Chelsea, West Ham and Nottingham Forest. And for Chelsea to only bring back a couple of wins probably isn't great. As we said, it's set to get tougher very, very soon. And we'll be here to witness that and laugh and comment and even congratulate if it goes to plan. But I think that is it. Any more, gentlemen, before we depart these shores?
Jude Bellingham appreciation.
Yeah, every day.
Thank you, Jude, man.
Mm-hmm. Keep doing what you do.
Thank you, Jude.
Keep up the good work.
Unai Emery.
Having him? They left it late on Thursday against a team I've never heard of, so that's probably the only thing I'll be like, ugh. But yeah, and they let me down in a thing called Last Man Standing, which is horrible. You have to pick one team every week and to win, and there was a lot of money on the line, and they drew. So yeah.
No, but Unai Emery, man, do you know how I know he's the guy? This is why. Because anybody that's got to go link him, you're not sure. You're not sure. Who did send? Have you got to send? Like we all like the Zerbi, DZ, Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, we like that.
Mm-hmm.
When you chuck him over there, are you sure he's not just gonna punch him in his face and send him home?
Yeah, no. I hear you. No, Emery is a top manager, and I'm glad, as I always say, glad he got his lick back, man. Because the way he was treated on his way out was a little bit weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, now he's just proving his worth, man. That a lot of fans and clowns couldn't see the quality. That
even O'Neill. They couldn't see the qualities of O'Neill.
Shout out to him, man.
My boy.
By O'Neill. He's the new one that we're championing, because if you can't see Gary O'Neill isn't messed, I
don't know for you.
Don't know for you, because Gary O'Neill is the guy. Like, you see, like, I'm even wondering, is Gary O'Neill better than Eddie Howe? Potentially.
Hot taking.
Just I'm not saying it's there, but can he grow?
Question. Fair. We'll see how this all plays out. But as ever, everyone who joined us, commented, logged in, logged off, whatever. Thank you for supporting the Gaffers, and we will be back very soon. Peace.